I'm not nervous.
Hey, I'm trying to work here.
I'm glad Shane's not nervous. I think I'm stuck in colder weather forever these days. JC, 45 degrees.
Let's get this party started this morning. A lot of things going on a Friday morning edition of Cooper County Live. Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. We'll hear from Kevin in just a moment. Joining me today, it looks like the Three Stooges over here this morning, or the Three Wise Men, because I know that ain't the case. Shane, Ray, and Jackie. What's up, Jackie?
Don't know it.
Good to have you up this early in the morning. Ray, roll tide, buddy.
Roll tide, Jamie.
Shane, filling in for Mark Moody this morning. Marmac Real Estate down in Decatur. How things with you?
Good. Doing real well.
Yeah, well, good. Got a lot of things going on. We got a singer coming on from Nashville in just a little bit. Good to see Jeremiah up here this morning. He's sneaking in on me, too. Got Chick-fil-A. Matthew just got back from a trip to China, so he's not with us this morning. Frank, Abby, Frank, everybody in here trying to get this thing started. It's a little bit chilly outside. Gloria to the weather forecast again for you in just a moment. What's new with you, Elvis?
Nothing's new. I'm just hanging out and just enjoying this.
So if I ask you to do something right now on somebody, let's just, Ray, well, who was your favorite singer growing up? What was one of your favorite groups you listened to back in the 70s?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin?
That might be a little difficult. Give me something more, a little bit more.
Well, you asked.
Well, I know.
More old, Ray.
A single performer.
A single performer.
Come on, give me somebody.
Just do the
Glenn Campbell.
Temptations.
I am a lineman for the county.
Give me
Hi,
somebody.
everybody. I'm Glenn Campbell.
Give me somebody else. What about Kenny Rogers?
On a warm... No, anyway.
George Strait.
You don't have to worry. What?
George Strait.
You doing country guys?
I do a little bit. I could do Ricky Van Shelton.
Okay, let's see him.
Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue. Anyway.
Give me, you got Roy Orbison?
It kind of sounds the same as Ricky Van Shelton a little bit.
So you
I do
don't-
Donny Osmond.
Okay, I do.
And they called it puppy love.
See, y'all just don't know the kind of talent we have on this program.
They'll never know.
You know Michael Jackson.
Welcome
don't
to the Jamie Cooper Show.
Thank you. I like that.
When you know you're gonna be entertained and informed.
Kevin is available for parties coming up, Christmas parties, birthday parties, whatever y'all need. Call me. I'll send y'all up with him. That's all you got to do. Kevin Adams, the one and only right now. You know, yesterday came in as Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel has been 75 years old, guys. Yesterday, just in case you did not know that. And there's Kevin's info right there. Just give us a call. We'll put you in touch with him. Let's go to the weather right now. The weather is a little fall like it's great football beat down for an Alabama fan. We'll talk some football in just a moment, too. Here's Gloria with the weather.
Bundle up, 45 degrees out there, but things are going to warm up just a bit today. No rain to worry about for several days, probably a week, that is. High temperatures today around 71, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow pretty much the same thing, high temperatures 69. Look at the rest of the forecast, no rain in sight, it looks like, for a week. Look at those lows, 39, 38 toward the end of the next week. 37 come this week, Sunday. Ugh,
You know, tomorrow, after the grand opening of Herbs and More coming up at the new Dollar Tree Shopping Center, where there's free food and exercise and all kind of supplements, Jackie. Not that you need to get in shape or nothing. I don't want to
just go enjoy that 5-minute free massage.
I'm going to become a football vidiot tomorrow because there's more football games on tomorrow than you can shake a stick at. And you got to work tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, too, don't you?
Exactly.
What's the name of that play y'all are doing? We're going to talk more about it in length here in a little bit.
Korea, the Forgotten War Remembered.
And the mayor is in it.
The mayor's in it.
I understand.
Yes, he is.
So I'm trying to find something here. Somebody sent me yesterday. I'm going to read to y'all. Shane, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, how's business over at Marmac Real Estate?
We're doing well.
Now, you're over all the agents in there, right?
No, that's Mike.
That's Mike. But you still, they have to go through you to get anything. Is that correct?
Well,
Some things.
operations.
Operations.
You keep it going.
The other offices and, you know, try to keep all the cats corralled, if you will.
That's
so-
a lot. You have a lot of agents, so that's a lot to try to keep
And
up
we're
with.
growing.
Growing. You got like 40 agents now.
And always looking for
So if you
listings.
want to list a house called Marmac Real Estate, Decatur, Alabama, Mark, I know he's gone to a big seminar or something this weekend. I talked to him the other day. So that's kind of the way that went. I'm trying to find something here so y'all keep on talking
You
while
can't
I'm
ever
trying
find
to.
it.
Huh?
Right.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Y'all don't have this. Brad, you don't have this, but this is what somebody emailed me yesterday. The food stamp program administered by the U.S. Department of Ag is proud to be distributing this year the greatest amount of free meals and food stamps ever to 46 million people.
Wow.
Y'all with me?
I'm with you.
Meanwhile, the National Park Service, administered by the U.S. Department of Interior, asked, quote, please do not feed the animals. Their stated reason for the policy is because, quote, the animals will grow dependent on handouts and will not learn to take care of themselves.
Irony.
What do you think, Jackie? Huh?
That's the world we live in.
No, that is exactly the world we live in. Now, here's a great picture, Ray, that I saw this morning on my iPad from the Texas Fair. Nothing like a girl and her heifer. The Texas Fair, you know, they still do stuff like that over that way. And, Ray, just not for you to be left out, they printed some T-shirts at our favorite city up in Oregon. We want Bama.
We want
okay.
them?
Do we really want them?
No. Do we?
Yeah.
You know, it's a done deal if we both went out. Chances are slim, but if we went out,
We may not can stop them, they can't stop us either, so.
well, if we went out, we're in.
Last, oh,
Are they the ones that throw the ball every 19 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, score every. Well,
Score.
they rank 120th in the whole league, last in time of possession.
Don't play anybody.
Yeah, well, they don't play anybody. Well, that's our excuse for them. So you know, they kind of go from there. Anyway, Ray, you're up here to talk about the Gene Stallings thing coming
I
up,
am.
and tickets will be. We're going to talk about.
Gene Stallings.
Well, I know who we're talking about, but I mean, they're giving away tickets too to boys and girls. You're going to talk about that in a little bit too. I talked to Betsy yesterday with the hospital. Got that new spot running like that. So, yard spending time next week here in downtown Athens. They'll be putting the tent up. You won't be able to hardly get around the square because it's that
Story
time
time.
again. Are you participating in that too?
No.
Jackie, you know, you're just a man of many talents, you know? How did you get involved? And I'll ask you this again. How did you? That's a great picture of you in Decatur Daily yesterday.
He looked like a
thank you.
genie.
See, Shane, you know me. You're among
There he
royalty.
is.
You see him, but that's him in the back there with a bald head.
I'm the one on the
I
left.
saw that. I did not realize
That's
that.
that man. Now, are you going to sing and dance for us today, or are you just
No,
going,
not
huh?
No.
How did you get involved in doing all this? You used to be a coach down at Tanner. You were Dusty McLemore's, a little Dusty down that way. You were his coach.
Oh, we're bringing it all out today.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing all the dirty laundry out on you today.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got involved through poke salad about 20 years ago. When that started, I had Johnny Black was involved in it, a good friend of mine, and he called me one day and said, they're going to do this show this year, and it's going to be called something like Poke Salad, and just show up, and I'll tell you what to do. It's been downhill ever since.
So that's what you did, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Ray, why don't you ever get involved in something like that? Then? I mean, you guys, I've heard you sing before.
I know it.
Of course, it was late at night.
Yeah, exactly, that's why.
Shane, are you into any
You
of
hadn't
this?
heard me sing.
Yeah. Well, and you won't hear me. Jackie, you got time out for me to do a Dear Jamie and get your opinion on it this morning?
Well, I
I mean, you go to
suppose
First
so.
Baptist Church. I mean, you may have seen something like I'm about to talk about down there before. Ready?
I may have.
Here's a Dear Jamie on a Friday morning as we wait on other people to show up in here this morning. It says right here, there's a young couple in our church who spend the entire Mass making out.
Oh my.
They kiss, tickle, rub, caress each other every minute of the entire church service.
Wow.
It's very distracting. It's also distracting to see other people in church snigger and roll their eyes at them. I'm praying that these two will read your column and have a wake-up call. Now, Jackie, in all the years of you attending church, have you ever seen two people making out in church?
Yes, I have.
Who was it?
Yes,
You have?
I have
Never
seen
seen
some
that.
cuddling up and kissing and whatever. Yeah.
I've seen
At church?
At church, I have.
I haven't.
I don't think I
I
have.
don't know, but I might
I don't
start
think I
there.
have either.
Huh? I might be willing to.
Well, it's just brotherly
No.
and sisterly love.
Yeah. All right, while I got y'all up
It's
here.
okay.
Yeah, it probably is. Before we start talking about that, let's do a few. You a big football fan?
I am.
Okay, here's the deal.
Don't you
Auburn,
remember?
A&M tomorrow. Who are you going with? I'm going with Auburn in an upset.
I am too.
Dang, I thought I was the only one that picked that.
You're doing it for the wrong reasons.
What do you say, Jeremiah? Auburn gets beat. Well, I kind of hope they do, but I'm picking them in an upset, right?
Yeah, A&M's just got too much.
A&M.
A&M.
Florida, Missouri.
Florida, I'm a Gator.
Yeah,
I'd say Missouri maybe in an upset there. They've looked pretty good the last couple of times. And I
man,
don't,
they looked real good last week against Georgia.
They did.
Well, Georgia.
All right, well, we know Alabama will blow out, who we playing, Arkansas. We'll be 28-point spread on that. We'll stomp them
You
probably
asked
50
who we're
points.
playing?
I just say that to make people feel good at home. You know, that's what gets me back to Walmart. People down there, all the Bama stuff on. Who we play this week?
What
do you mean who we
game?
play? You want to know what the stats are? I can tell you every one of them. They're like, yeah, I'm going to tell you the story again. Y'all know Frank.
We all know.
Frank walks in here Tuesday morning. Swear to goodness, this is what he said. It's 5 o'clock. All right, what's wrong with our ball team? What do you mean what's wrong? 0-0. Frank, they set a world record for the most yardage in history. Quarterback 300 yards, 2 running back. Didn't you, Frank?
I did.
You ain't the most confident Alabama fan on earth, are you?
They couldn't hold the ball.
Yeah, well, that's a little mistake there. One other one. Clemson, the big one, at 7 o'clock. Clemson and
Clemson.
First. Who?
Clemson.
Clemson.
Well, dang it, that's who I picked too. Brad's going Florida State. Everybody yesterday up here with Coach Pugh, and then everybody else picked Florida State. So that's kind of the way it goes.
Won't be
Yeah.
close.
Well, Jack, it's good to see you up here, sir. We're going to talk about that play. We'll talk more about it, but when is it Saturday?
It's at, well, the play's Sunday.
Sunday. That's
At
right.
2 o'clock.
You just doing one performance?
Doing one performance. Yep.
Wow, that's like
Sunday
for
at
you.
2.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Compared to poke salad.
We've been used to doing 3, you know, with poke salad, but it's just a one-timer. Yeah.
Tickets
Man, I'm so
still.
disappointed. Why didn't you wear that outfit up here this morning?
His wife laid out his clothes.
All right, I'm going to come back and do just a little bit of news in just a second, too. We're going to talk to Ray about Gene Stallings being in Huntsville in a couple of weeks, talk about that. We're going to talk to Shane about Marmac Real Estate, all that going on. Right now, we'll take a break. I'll come back and do a little bit of news on this Friday morning edition of Cooper Comes Live. Hey, don't forget you can hit me up on my email at countryrover@gmail.com if you need something that I need to know personally. Get it to me right now or text me. Where's my phone?
230-1123.
Or 603-484. Right now we got it. Oh, by the way, you can watch us on your phone now. If you know somebody's got DirecTV or Dish and we're not on it, all you got to do is check us out on Ustream, and you can watch us on your phone, on your way to work, wherever you are. Mark could be watching us this morning. I know he's up this time missing the program on this Friday. He could be watching us. That's all you got to do. Tell everybody, we got millions watching somewhere in the world. Right now, we'll take a break. Y'all hang on.